Okay, I have my hat the 5.5 inches from the center top. I'm going to do one more stitch. Move my marker up. And if your string gets too short, all you have to do is pull on it, and it should slide right out. Okay, now what we're going to do now is we got to even this out, so we're going to have to half double crochet in the next 3 double crochets. So it's yarn over, insert the hook, draw up a loop, and draw through all 3 loops. So I'll do that 3 times. Okay. Then we're going to single crochet in each double crochet around, and that's up into the marker. So you insert your hook, drop a loop, and over, draw through 2. And we're going to do this all the way around. This will help blend our stitches back to the equal height, make our edge of our hat more even. And so I am going to turn this off. I want to get back around to the marker. I will show you what to do. Okay, now I'm going to make a single crochet in the marked stitch, and that finishes the round. Now I'm going to single crochet in the first 3 half double crochet. So we're going to single crochet 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're going to slip stitch in a single crochet. Now this is the new end of our round, so we're not going to need these marked stitches anymore. Let me show you. Do a slip stitch, you draw. Let me show you that again. For a slip stitch, you insert the hook, draw up a loop, draw the first loop through the second loop. Alright, I'm going to just roll this up for now, and we're going to remove our marker. And all you do is you take a hold of it and you just pull it through. And that's all that's to it. And because I didn't use fuzzy yarn, you're not going to see any marks from where that place was marked. Alright, so this is our new beginning of our row. We've moved over a couple stitches, but that's okay. Alright. Now we're going to start our next round for our ribbed cuff. We're going to chain 2. And double crochet in each stitch around, but not in that slip stitch, okay? Because this chain 2 kind of counts as being in that slip stitch. So let's double crochet, so yarn over, insert a hook, drop a loop, draw through 2, draw through 2, and we're going to go all the way around. And when I get around to the other side, and you get around to the other side, you can pause it here, catch up, and I will meet you when we get around to this stitch here. Okay, I've made it all the way around. I'm not going to slip double crochet in this slip stitch, and the next thing it says to do, slip stitch in the top of the chain 2. So that's your bottom chain and that's your top chain. So I go right into that V under 2 loops, draw up a loop, and then draw the first one through the second one, and that's your slip stitch. Now the next round you're going to chain 1, single crochet in the double crochet, chain 1. Now we're going to front post double crochet in the next double crochet, and then back post double crochet in the next. Okay, this may be a new stitch to you, So what you're going to do, starting with front post double crochet, you yarn over your hook, you insert the hook around the post. So you go down here, under and up, and then you catch your yarn and draw up a loop, and you want to draw it up so that your hook is even just above your stitches. So your loop will draw up a little bit. And then you draw through 2 and draw through 2. Because you go under the front of the stitch with the front of the stitch sticking up. That's a front post. Okay, now a back post double crochet in the next stitch. That's where you yarn over. Then you come behind your work, bring your hook up and back. See that? I'm going to bring my hook up through this hole and push it back down through that hole. And so you're going around the post of the stitch again, but you're going from back to front, front to back. Catch your loop, draw up your loop so it's even like that, and yarn over and draw through 2 and draw through 2 again. That's your back post. And it's going to look kind of wonky, but that's supposed to be that way. That's how it's forming the ribs. Okay, let's do that again. We're going to do a front post, yarn over, under, behind and up, catch your yarn, pull it through and up even with the top of your stitch, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. Front post double crochet. Now we're going to yarn over, go in behind it and push back down and draw your loop up, and then yarn over, draw through 2, draw through 2 more. That's the back post. Front post again, under and up, yarn over, catch it, draw up your loop, draw through 2, draw through 2. Your back post is possible to kind of get it tangled, so you want to make sure you don't do that. You want to make sure that this loop right here stays behind. When you draw this up, see it stays back there. And then draw through 2, draw through 2. As you can see, there is a rib forming. And with the front and the back of the ribs look pretty much the same. Okay, and this is the double crochet rib stitch with front post double crochet and back post double crochet. And we do this all the way around, and then I'll show you how to finish it off. So we're going to do, I'm going to show you the stitch again because I think it's a pretty cool dimensional stitch. So you yarn over, insert your hook around the post of your double crochet, and then draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, draw through 2, yarn over, come in from behind, and bring your hook around the post of the stitch, draw up the loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. And this is how you make the rib in the front post and back post double crochet. I am going to continue repeating this all the way around the hat, and I will pick up when I get to the end and show you what to do next. See you in a minute. Okay, well, I've made it all the way around, and I went back post in my last stitch, and now there's this chain 3 here. And the instructions, it says to skip that chain 3 and just slip stitch into the chain 1 space. And I think that is just to shrink it up just a little bit so it'd be snug. Okay, and now the next round we're going to chain 2. And then when it comes up, you front post, and the ones that go back, you back post. So you're going to yarn over, front post in the front post, go behind it, and back post in the back post. Front post in the front post, yarn over, and back post. The stitch sticks out in the back. And you just do that all the way around. And I'll show you what to do when we get to the end. And see, the ribs are getting longer. So I'll see you when I get back around to this side. Okay, I made it all the way around, and I just take and slip stitch into the top of the chain 2. Okay, and then you can chain 2 and you can do more rounds of ribbing, or if you like the length that your hat is now, because right now on mine it's already 7 inches long. So I'm going to end my hat here, and like flat here. Back up a little bit so you can see it. And that's the hat with a ribbed cuff.